Here's how I make my salmon burgers with sweet potato fries. First, I added some ginger and garlic and green onions. Then I cut some squash and boiled it just for a bit. I added a quarter cup of coconut flour to the mix. Then I mashed my squash and I took about half a cup for the mixture. Um, so I'm using here some wild salmon canned. I really suggest you get the wild Pacific kind because it tastes a lot better. I added that to the bowl as well with the squash and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and I added after that 4 eggs and salt and pepper to taste. I mixed it all up and I made about 12 patties. So you can eat like 2 per day. I made this for a meal prep for my week. So it's really good. It has anti-inflammatory ingredients and it's really good for you. So I really hope you try it. After you make all the mix, I put it in the oven for on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes. And then after that, when I got them out, I felt like it needed a bit more flavor because it wasn't like that crispy. You could always put it on broil if you want, but I prefer to just fry pan it a bit with some olive oil so it has a nice color on it. I like to have mine with a side of fried sweet potatoes that I make in the oven. So I'm gonna do that next to show you how I make it. Okay, so for the sweet potatoes, I took 3 large sweet potatoes. I cut them into like a 1-inch size fries. Then I soaked them for about an hour in cold water so that I remove all the starch. And then you can do half an hour if you don't have much time, but it really helps with them being crispy in the oven. Then I patted them dry with a towel and then I added them to a bowl with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever you have on hand, but as long as it's not like a processed oil. Then some salt, some pepper, some paprika, and I added a spice called Dash that I get from Costco. You can also at this stage add some garlic powder if you don't have that one. Then I mixed it all up and I placed it on a baking sheet. The important part here is to like pat it with your hand so that it's like a one layer, so you get some crispy edges on the potatoes and they turn out better this way. They need 25 minutes in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and you need to flip them halfway through. So at about the 15-minute mark, I flipped them and I put them back in the oven for about 10 minutes. If you like them more crispy, you can put them a bit more, but mine turned out really good like this. I really like it when we have like the flaked salt on top at the restaurant, so this is what I tried to do here with the pink Himalaya salt. For the plating, I added some spinach, arugula, the burgers, the fries on the side, some pickles, and this is a healthy ranch sauce that I have. I can link it after if you guys are interested. Enjoy!